If one day we really had a faster-than-light spaceship, could we point it at some distant star and literally fly into its past? In the energy filament theory, even with superluminal travel, what you reach is always that place is right now, not the old snapshot of it that your telescope is currently showing you. Start by separating two completely different things that our brains like to blur together. One is the picture of Sagittarius you see from Earth tonight, which is made of photons that left those stars thousands of years ago and have only just finished their long relay through the energy sea. The other is whatever is actually happening out there at this exact moment. That ongoing reality does not stop and wait just because your eyes and cameras are still watching an old frame. What you see now is a delayed replay. The way a video clip on your phone shows what happened at a concert long after the last note has faded in the stadium. The real musicians, like the real stars, have already moved on. Imagine that tomorrow, at Earth's 2025, you launch your miracle ship and aim it at that region. You accelerate to some speed beyond the local relay limit for light, and after some time you arrive. The moment you step out onto a nearby platform is not Sagittarius thousands of years ago. It is simply the locals present at that location. For you, it is a point in your own future. For the star, it is also its own future, the next frame in a story that never paused. The only thing you've beaten is the slow courier service of light coming to Earth. You'll see scenes that Earthbound astronomers will only receive much later through their telescopes. But seeing something earlier than others is not the same as rewinding the thing itself. A simple analogy helps. Suppose your friend sends you a very slow postal letter describing a party. By the time it arrives, the party is long over. If you now get into a plane and fly to your friend's city, you do not teleport into the night of the party. You arrive in their current Tuesday afternoon. At best, you get there before a second batch of letters about Tuesday has finished crawling through the mail. The order of real events has not changed. You only changed how quickly you can learn about them. The chain is still, party happens, first letter is mailed, you decide to travel, you land and see what your friend is doing now. Sagittarius is similar, events happening there. Light leaves in all directions. Much later, some of that light reaches Earth and paints an old image on your detector. If you launch after seeing that image, your departure is glued to Earth's present, not to the star's past. And no matter how fast you then move, the causal order remains. Events at stars, lights and other signals leave. You start your journey, you show up out there. Math games with coordinates can be arranged to make it look as if paths cross in odd ways when you allow speeds beyond light. But as long as you demand that causes really do come before their effects in the energy sea, the physical story stays this simple. You can reshuffle who hears about an event first. You cannot jump to a universe where the event has not happened yet. To truly travel into the past in a strong sense, you would need something far more radical than beating light's relay. You would have to persuade an entire patch of the energy sea to reverse every action relay it has ever performed, to make every loop of every particle unwind its history and replay its old cycles in reverse order. That is not just asking for a single ship to move strangely. It is asking the universe to unweave a piece of fabric threaded by thread, then lay the threads back into exactly their earlier pattern without error. In both mainstream physics and in this picture of an energy sea, every attempt to make such a process global, precise and self-consistent collapses under its own contradictions. So the sober answer is that superluminal tricks, if they turned out to be possible at all, would only let you skate ahead of lights and sample fresh nows that other observers would only see later. You could use them to jump further into other people's futures, but not to undo or revisit their past. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.